Hello guys, I hope you are having a wonderful day. So today I want to share a very short story with you about a friend of mine. By the way, this is a true story. This friend of mine had a very nice job. He used to work for this particular organization I'm not going to mention for security reasons. As he was working for this organization, in his second year, he has this revelation of a business. He wanted to go into, okay, I'll not mention the business because maybe to give you ideas of what I'm talking about. So this guy had this idea of a business that he wanted to do. He had this revelation in his second year as he was working for this job. Well, I didn't mention this. The guy hated his job with his passion. He would wake up every morning thinking about 8 o'clock, thinking about that long 8 hours at work. He never wanted to go for work. He hated this job with passion. I have to make that clear. So he wanted, as a matter of fact, he wanted to quit in his second year. But this guy kept going for work for the next 15 years. He kept going for work thinking, okay, next year I'm going to resign. Again, or next year I'm going to resign. But this guy never resigned. He would always go back for work. One of the major reasons why this guy never started his business is because he was so afraid of the unknown, like fear of unknown. Just like most of us, we are so afraid of things that we don't even know. We are afraid of failing. What if I fail? What if I start this business and then I fail? What if it doesn't work out? And by the way, this is a family man we are talking about. This is a guy who has a family. He has got kids to feed. And I'm thinking there are so many people out there like this guy who are taking care of your particular family, and you have a job. At the same time, you have a business idea that you wanted to start. So this guy is in that situation. It took him 15 years going for work at this job that he didn't like. So it was more like slavery. So one day something happened at his company. They lost some money, and this guy was implicated in the scandal. That's how he lost his job. After 15 years of working for this particular organization, this guy lost his job. Now he has no option. He has nothing to do. What else can I do? The only thing he could think of is to go and try and start his business. This guy started his business. To cut the long story short, this guy in that particular community where he lives is one of the biggest business people that there is. He's one of the wealthiest people in that particular community. He's doing very fine. He has employed so many people. And, basically that's the story. So it got me thinking, how many people have got dreams and visions or business ideas that they would want to start, but they have not started because they are so scared of the unknown? How many of you out there would want to go and do a business, but you are just so afraid to start? You see, sometimes it will take you being fired from your job just so that you can go and start your business. Sometimes God will allow this situation where you're going to lose your job so that you can just go and fulfill this particular business that you have. By the way, as a Christian, I believe that everything that happens to me, it happens for good. Like if you read in the book of Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11, "For I know the thoughts that I have for you, says the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a hope and a future." So whenever something bad happens to you as a Christian, don't be too rushed to cry or God always has a plan. So this guy eventually started his business. Now he's doing fine and he's employed a lot of people. So my counsel to you is that you don't have to wait for that time to happen where you are fired until for you to start it. By the way, I was listening to a song by Kings Malembe where he was saying, "Ngana unyantapa msomali taole hima nishtaole kalipa." So sometimes it will take it will take you losing your job just for you to start a business that you've always wanted to do. And another thing, sometimes God will forbid something from happening simply because he has a better plan for you. So if you try out something and it doesn't work out, believe you me, God always has a better plan for you. And his plan is always to give us a hope and a future. So I hope where you are right now, whatever you are thinking about, if you have that business idea, there's no better time to start than now. Whether you don't, and believe you me, you are better off starting than not starting because you're going to regret that you didn't start. Anyway, I hope that story has touched someone out there. And have a good day and God bless you.